Hello, everybody. Hi, Nina. Hi, guys. Hi, Paula. Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me. Bonsoir, Michelle. Ça va? Hallo, liebe Vanessa. Hello, my friends. Thank you for joining me tonight, Tuesday night, Dixie Bell page. Thank you for joining me. My name is Angela, and I am the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm an elite retailer for Dixie Bell over here in Frankfurt in Germany. And I also am the distribution for Dixie Bell, so I can spot one of our German retailers on here, a new one, Vanessa. Thank you for joining us. Guys, when you tune in, just let me know where you're watching from. Hi, Nicole. And say hi to me, and just tell me if you are painting along with me or not, and if you are, what you are painting. Hi, Amber. Hi, Linda. Thank you for joining. Hi, Mary. Guys, hi, mein Hase. So this is my sweetheart is here tonight. He's on a city. He's on holiday, so he had time to come over to me. So he's on the city. He's just relaxing at the moment. Hi, Michelle. So, guys, we are still working on this cute little thing. This is basically the last live. August is over, so this is going to be finished. And I'm going to, I'm not using it very often, the Dixie Dirt. The Dixie Dirt by Dixie Bell is, that's what it says, it is dirt. It is, it's like a powdery substance. So don't sneeze into it or anything. It's like dust, you know, it's dust, and you can use it to age your projects. If you don't want to use, you know, colored wax or something like that, it's similar to the finish, but a little different. It's a little more dirty and crusty. So that's what I like to have for this piece. We've done a couple of steps to it. So I've got the one in ash, and I've got the one in charcoal here, which is the darker one. So I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use. I'm going to try both and see if I'm... Hi, Jenna. So hi to Oklahoma. So, oui, Michelle. Toutes mes amis. Okay, as I said, I'm going to try both of those and see which ones I like the most. And I'm going to seal it first with the Easy Peasy Spray Wax, which is a water-based liquid wax by Dixie Bell also. It seals your project. It is water resistant, so you can also use it for outdoor projects. A great product, and it dries within 25 minutes. 25, am I right? Am I wrong? 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So and it dries within 30 minutes, and it cures within 6 hours. So this is absolutely fantastic. And it is water-based. You can paint over it, which is also a great benefit. So I'm going to seal my piece with it first. And I've got hopefully a lint-free cloth here, which is, I've got cats, so this is not that easy around here. So anyhow, cheers coffee first. Guys, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. And also when you tune in, just say hi and that you know that you're watching. And if you leave me some hearts, that'll be absolutely sweet. If you want to, you can follow me on my page. Oh, here you are. Hi, Dixie Bell. Thank you for joining me also. And thank you for having me anyway. So, Easy Peasy Spray Wax. I'm going to bring that close so you can listen to it. All water-based products should be... Hallo, liebe Heike. Hey. All water-based products should be mixed up well, and this also is the same for basically the spray wax. I'm gonna bring that close, and you know, just listen if you can notice a difference while I'm shaking. Okay, just tell me if you notice a difference. Anybody? Anybody? Do I see some answers? Not yet. I know there's always a delay with the answers, so I'm probably going to answer it now, and then I'm going to see your answers, because I'm sure some of you do know. Hallo Vera. You noticed when I started shaking it, it was like you heard it like wobbling. Exactly, Amber. At the end, you couldn't hear anything. I was still exactly. It gets quieter. Now you come in. Exactly. And this is when it's basically no sound anymore. It is mixed up well. So this is basically, hi Doro, this is basically how you should use that product. So then it is, as it says, it is easy peasy for sealing. The top here I've already sealed with the top coat flat, because I'm going to work with the gilding waxes on there. I tried that, so I'm going to work on the legs and on those areas. I want to get the, in those lighter areas, a bit of the dust in there, the Dixie dirt. So excuse me. So I'm sealing it first because I like to control it. And you just basically spray it on, not in your coffee, obviously. You spray it on. It is clear and it dries clear. So don't let it sit. Just spray it on. And then you rub it in, you buff it in basically. When you use transfers or something like that, it always counts the same. Don't use any of the waxes, So the transfers adhere the best on the pure paint itself. So now I'm just rubbing it in, making sure it gets in all those areas. I sprayed everything around here, so that's me. Anyhow, got some easy peasy sealed gilding waxes, tins. So a powdered gold dust. Will it stop it from liquefying the powder? Just want a dusting of gold color rather than gilding wax. Full color, any ideas? Oh, you want to mix the spray wax with, yeah, you're sure you can do. You can mix that also with some paint if you want to spray on, so that's as it is water based, that's no problem if you want to do that. But if you only want to have like a little of the gilding wax on there, I'm going to show you in a second, because we're going to work with it on the top of that table, how you can basically control that and not use too much of the gilding wax if you only want to have like a little bit. So last week we've done the steel magnolia on top. So I'm just rubbing it nicely in, buffing it in. So I have it sealed. So I should let it sit now, at least for 20 minutes, something like that. So it is nice and dry. I'm going to start straight away. That's fine for me. So the reason I'm sealing that beforehand, because as I said, I would like to control what I do. And the chalk mineral paints by Dixie Belle, they behave like chalk paints basically. They are open pores, so everything which touches them Paula, then I would use the gilding wax last, and I'm going to show you how you can just like basically brush it on. I've done a tray. I'm going to show you. I've done a tray with the sorry guys, I'm just off topic now, but I've done a tray with the from the inspo box from Tracy's Fancy, and I use the mousse. This is the gold mousse, and I brushed it on. I've done like a dry brushing on there. Some areas are a little more heavy, some are very gentle. So I would basically recommend something like that, you know, if you want to do something like it. Or you use just very little of the gilding wax. So, Amber, the top looks quite beautiful. So this is the charcoal. This is the charcoal, also dusty. And what I do, or what I like to do, as I said, I don't know if I'm going to use the lighter one or the darker color. I'm going to put some in the lid from it, and I'm going to work from that, because I don't want to get any of the wax later on into the tints. Put that to the side, because I'm going to spray the Easy Peasy. I think I'm gonna go with the darker one, but let's see. I couldn't decide beforehand. So you can use, for what I'm doing now, hi Nikki, you can use the normal Best Dang wax by Dixie, also the clear wax or something like that, or you can even use the colored wax, you know, and just enhance it with the dirt. That works. I've got a brush where I'm just going to pick up the dirt in a minute to push it into those crevices, and I have my lint-free cloth already put to the side. I'm gonna need, because I'm going to take it back. So let's see. So now the dirt needs something, as I said, to adhere to. So that's the reason I am going to use for this time the Easy Peasy spray wax, because I used it anyway. You don't need to use 1,000 products. You have one product you can use for different purposes. So Instagram, I'm going to move you over so you can see better. Hi Jill, there you are, girl. So again, if you had it standing, mix it back up, you know, because the ingredients settle down quickly. So I'm working in sections. So I'm just going to spray that on there, and then I'm going to pick up the dirt with my brush. I think I'm going to go for the darker one straight away. I think that's the one I like to have. So let's see if you can see. I'm just picking it up with the brush. So I've got some dirt on there. So can you see that? And then I'm starting to push it into those crevices. As I said, Dixie Belle's got loads of products where you can achieve similar effects. But for this one, I like to take the dirt. So let's see. So now I'm going to take it back with my cloth. And I think I am liking it. Am I liking it? What do you think? I think that's quite nice. You can see that's, I'm going to bring you a bit closer. Hang on, guys. Come flying. I'm going to bring you a bit closer so you can see what we are doing there. So this is basically, I'm going to push it in all the crevices. Again, you can do less or more. Take it back and go from there. So, yeah, I think I like to have it dark. I'm going to, let's see. This is so heavy, this thing. There's all my stencils and stuff like that, and so it's difficult to turn. Let's see. I'm going to use the lighter one, maybe on the other side here, and see if I prefer that. If I don't like it, I can always go back with the, use the same brush. I'm just cleaning it off a little, so I have no from the dark powder on there. pick up the ash. That's the name of this one. And then I'm pushing it in here. So let's see. What do you think? I think I do like that even better. It's not that that hard. I think I'm gonna go with the light one. So I'm spraying this again, and I'm just taking off some of that. As long as it's not right in, you can always take it a little back. That's what I'm doing now. Go in there, clean it out. And this is the nice thing when you sealed it before. You see how I can get it pretty or quite out of those crevices. So just do that. Now I'm gonna come back in. I'm gonna use the ash. I'm going to push it in here. Because this is the Rebel Yellow at the bottom here, and I think I quite like it with that lighter one. You can put as much or as little on there as you want. And there we go. Yeah, that's it. Move it around. Oops. And get a little more up here. It's softer with the ash. It's not so harsh. It's softer. I'm already making a mess again. That's me, master of disaster. That's me. Okay, Amber, you like it too. Yes, Dixie Bell, thank you. Hallo Patricia, Dankeschön. So guys, if you have questions, as I said, leave them in the comments and I will try to answer those straight away. Even if you watch replay, put hashtag replay into the comments so I know that you've been there. So I'm going to go those legs. I'm going to work those a little more to age them just a little at the bottom, so that they are not that clean. And doing that the way around. So this is what's going to be done to all the legs. Try not to spray the wax into your powder. So pick it up with your brush. So obviously the brush also picks up the wax, so that's the reason I like to pour a little of the dirt into a separate containers to not contaminate the whole jar. Unusual for me, I know. I usually don't worry about something like that, but this time I do. So, and I wipe it back. Don't want to have it too much. I just want to have it basically. And if it's not adhering enough for your taste, you can always add some more. But this is just about fine. A little bit around here. As I said, you could use also wax for something like that. You could use the black gilding wax to go into those crevices. That all works. I just chosen this time the dirt. I like to work with that one. It gives it like a crusty, subtle look. This is to enhance those areas, basically. Danke schön, Andrea. Vielen Dank. So, let's see. We can get to the other side, and then I'm going to do that all the way around. I'm not going to show you all the areas. You know basically what I am talking about. So I just basically wanted to show you how you can achieve that. So Where did I put my Easy Peasy now? Nobody moves. Oh, over there. It's hiding. So, as I said, shake it up. Shake it up. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And it's so easy. I mean, you're done with it just ever so quickly. So I'm not wiping the wax back yet. You can, but I'm going to add that on here as soaked as it is. So as I said, this the dirt basically needs something to adhere to. So you use either the Bastang wax or you use the Easy Peasy spray wax like I'm doing at the moment. So easy. Wipe it back. You can wipe it back as much or as little as you want to. Yeah, the ash goes perfect with it. I thought I would go with the darker one with the charcoal, but I think the ash just gives it the nice, soft, subtle, aged look. So this is going to be done all the way around. Move it back. You can call me Miss Muscle. So, what do you think? I'm gonna move you a little back so you can see, get like the whole picture what that looks like now. Thank you, Amber. Yes, Nina. You mean sealing it beforehand? Well, I do because I like to control the things. You don't need to, but when you've done it before, sealed it before a little before you put it on, it's easier to move the paint basically, or to move that product at the end if you don't like it. So Nikki, you don't really need to, because this is going to be sealed in now with the wax anyway. So that's sealed in. I've taken the excess off. You know, I've taken the excess off, and it's sealed in with the Easy Peasy spray wax. So that's fine. I'm going to seal, but you know, I'm going to seal that the whole piece anyway, because I'm going to go over it now with the gilding wax. And I like to seal all the things in. You don't need to. You can leave it like that. But when I sell my pieces, you know, I want to make sure that nobody is accidentally going on it with some harsh cleaning stuff and basically ruining my my creations, so to say. So, but you don't need to. That's totally fine like that. So, okay, this is that. And I'm going to let that dry. And I want to go over that straight away with the gilding wax down here. I'm going to bring you up to the top, and we're going to work with the gilding wax on top. So, yes, Nikki, I'm sealing afterwards. That's right. So, thank you. Okay, hang on, guys. You're going to go flying. So, you're going to go flying. Let's see. And I'm going to bring you close because I'm going to work on the top here. So there you can see the result from last week from the live where we've blended in the, push that a little up, where we blended in the, there you go, the Magnolia transfer. So thank you, Valerie. Dankeschön, Heike. So I want to have some of the, I could have done some woody band around there. I don't want to, but you know, I think that transfer is like totally sweet with that whole piece. I've got it on the sides. I'm going to show you at the end. I'm going to move a little around. But we're going to go with the gilding wax on top there. So I've sealed that with the top coat in flat. So this is already sealed. As I said, when I work with my colored waxes or something like that, I like to seal it in. And I'm going to, let's see. This is just like, I don't know if this is going to be strong enough. So those are the gilding waxes. They come in those cute little tins. And I have bronze and I have copper. I'm not quite sure which one I want to use. Again, I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to use. So it's, I don't know, it works. So it works. Now I think I'm going to go with the copper for this one. Let's see. Let's see. So they both have been used quite a lot yet, because I like them both. They are both my winter. I've used on top here to blend it in. There's like several colors. I had like a little bit of amethyst and Florida orange. I've done like a crosshatch dry brushing on there. I have French linen, I have midnight sky, and I had was it driftwood? Huh? Do you know? It's my fur baby. She's like, she thinks I'm talking to her. So they are beautiful, aren't they? And they are so soft. You can apply them with your finger, or you can apply them with your with a brush. I'm going to use a brush because I want to go all around here. And if you don't want to put on too much, you just go in with your brush. You wipe it off. You don't need much. They're ever so rich. Those yes, she's talking, Amber. So she's always talking. She's a chatty one. So and then I'm just going to, I'm not pushing the brush down because I don't want to have like a solid coating. I don't want to have a solid coating. So I'm just going to gently brush it on here. I could go even a little harder on here. So you see, you don't have to use those if you only have like little product on your, I'm going to bring you closer. Oh, they smell lovely. They are oil based. The gilding waxes are oil based. Yeah. So the mousse I talked about earlier, they are water based, and the gilding waxes, they are oil based. So I'm going to go just gently over it. I want to have a little more. So, but ever so gentle. I have little product on here and I just brush it on. So I think the copper is good for it. I think I want to have even more. That was too much product. So I'm going to wipe it off on here. Now it's coming. If I would like to have it solid, I would have had more product on there. But as I said, I want to have it just gentle on the edges. So I am not using too much of it. So, and also this is going to go all around. And then I'm going to put it on the drawers also. Let's see. I should have had the table. I think I'm gonna, no, I'm not gonna do that. Am I gonna do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I had it on the chair the last time so I could swirl it around so it was easier for you also to see what I am doing. No, Nina, she's not hungry. She already had her dinner, so she's not hungry. She just likes to chat, you know. She doesn't like me chatting to other people. So that's where she always comes in to make sure I know she's there. So, and that's basically how you Thank you, Valerie. Nina. So, and you can see how shiny that is. I mean, however the light hits it, it is ever so shiny. So I'm going to move that lid around. You can see the difference where the gilding wax is already on and where it is not. Ever so gentle. You can put it on solid. You use a little more product, or you come over it for a second coat or something like that. As I said, I like to, anyway, I always, with all the products I use, I like to work with thin coats. The thicker the coats are, also from the gilding wax, the longer it takes to dry. For sealing that, I'm going to let the gilding wax sit for about 4 to 5 days. So, and even they are oil-based, this is just a small area. You can seal that with the water-based top coats. So, on the back, you can see, you know, where I put the transfer already on, and I've distressed the transfer. I don't know if you could see that on the. I'm gonna bring that a bit around. I distressed it. We had a sea spray under there, so I applied it over the sea spray, and then I distressed it back. Let's see if you have time. I can show you the last panel visit, but I'm going to do that first, quickly around. So, as I said, I don't want to have a solid coating. Just like I'm always wiping it back on the jar itself. Ever so gentle. If you have areas where it's too much for your taste, you could even take it off. As long as it's not dried, you can take it off with a wet cloth or with a baby wipe or something like that. That works. So now I'm going to show you this area now. I came up here with the antebellum blue on this edge. So, but I didn't bother to, I'm going to bring it closer. I didn't bother to bring the French linen on there because I thought when I go over it now with the gilding wax, this is going to look quite cute. So, then cover that up. This gives it, I'm going to put a little more of the gilding wax in those areas, so it's just basically peeking through. And this is giving it also just another, you know, this piece is imperfect, and just that's just enhancing the look basically. So sometimes if you have like a boo-boo or something like that, you can integrate that beautifully with the design itself. So don't panic, just work with it. So ever so gentle. So that's it. When I have better lighting later, I shall check if I like it or if I want more of it. So we're going to go down to the drawers because they're pretty intricate, and we're going to work on those a little. So hang on, you're going to go fly down again. If I have the right one. So I can't get you down there now. Okay, however. Oh, that's fine. You're saying perfectly fine. So rubber. There you go. Because this is the hardware and stuff like that. I painted over it because I knew I'm going to come in with the gilding wax on here also. Same thing, just pick up a little. And I hold the brush now because this is like, I just want to touch the highlights of all the those ornaments on here. And close, Instagram. So I'm holding the brush in a steep angle to the whole piece, and again gently brushing over those areas, going different directions. I want to hit the edges of the draws. Don't want to have too much. Basically just want to go a little into those areas. Just a little product on here. And the benefit, if you only have a little product on your brush, you know, you can control it much better also. You know, if you have like a big blob on there, it's there, and then you have to take it back. It's easier, I feel, to build it up slowly to a state where you have it and go from there. So I'm going to take that brush. I'm going to go into those steep areas here. Just offloading it in there. So, what do you think? Thank you. So the same thing on the hardware to bring out the details a little more, because that's pretty sweet. So on the gilding wax, it's going to dry rock hard, you know, so you don't need to seal them. As I said, I like to seal all my pieces. So, and I'm going all different directions to hit all the edges of those ornaments, making sure I have all the areas, and go from there. So the edges, just going to go with the brush up. Bottom here. So I don't like it on top there. I've gone over the top. If you can see that, I'm just taking a baby wipe now, and I'm just rubbing it a little back. As I said, as long it's not completely dry, you can wipe it a little back. So as I said, I sealed that beforehand with the top coat flat, so that makes it easier. So that's it. That's it. Same thing on the bottom. You can see the difference, you know, how much character this one's got compared with the one at the bottom here. Thank you, Virginia. Ophelia. Okay. I presume she's a cat also. They're all the same, you know. There's if they feel that they are not the center of attraction, they make themselves. So do the same thing down here. Quickly. That's it. Hit those areas. I have it in there. So when I'm not doing the talking, I'm a lot quicker also. Yeah, so you have it done pretty quickly. So, and usually you take the gilding waxes to enhance the highlights and the mousses, and you take the Dixie dirt and the colored, the dark waxes and stuff like that to enhance the lowlights. So that's basically what I've done on the legs. I've used the Dixie dirt to enhance the lowlights there, and up here I am enhancing the highlights. Ever so gentle, you know, I'm not pushing hardly on there. And I'm always holding the brush in an angle also. And just offloading the product on here. So you want to have a little more, you pick up a little more until you're happy. So I'm a copper lover. So what are your favorite colors? Do you prefer, I want to have a little bit on the edge here. So I'm just running the brush across the edge. So pick up a little more. I'm picking it up, I'm wiping it off so that there's not too much of the product on there. I'm gonna go edges. You can just play around with it. And as I said, if you don't like it, if it's not completely dry, you can always take it back a little. Oops. So again, that's too much there for my taste. I'm just grabbing my, can you see that there? Am I having my head in the way? Ist mein Kopf im Weg, wenn ich hier arbeite? So, that's it. Taking that back. So, completely different look on the side here. I've gone over it too much also. Should wipe that back. So this is gonna go done all around the way. There's like the sea spray down here. You can go over it like this if you want to. There's a little trim down here. It's got like loads of details you can basically play around with. So those cute legs. So the Easy Peasy spray wax has dried down here now. I was spraying on earlier. So go over here also, you know, reveal the details of those ornaments on here. So it looks go from there. That's it. So, hi Vera. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Jana. So, my friends, 44 minutes, 45 minutes. I think you can see the transformation, you know, we've just done in that short time. You know, if I wouldn't have talked that much, I, you know, already would have done it all the way around. So, thank you, Jana. Yes, well, this is like a process, you know. This I sometimes not sure also which way it goes. Thank you, Paula. Thank you, my friends. So I'm just going to check for some questions if I've missed any. Heike, you're so sweet. Thank you. Shai, I think I answered that question. Yes, if you have too much gilding wax, as long as it's not dried, you can always wipe it back a little. So that works beautifully. Nicole, zum Schablonieren kannst du auch das kannst du mit dem Gilding-Wachs machen, das kannst du auch mit dem Mousse machen, das funktioniert wunderbar. Ich denke, das ist das, was du gemeint hast. Oh, but that's a problem. You can do that, you know. It's just harder to control it, you know. It's not that you have to seal it before you put on dark wax or gilding wax or anything. I'm just showing you the way I like to do it. It's not the way I do it. Everybody else has to do it. There's like loads of ways to get to the result you want to have. This is the way I do it, and if it helps you, I'm happy. If you want to do it different, perfect. Perfect. And sometimes you like to put on the dark wax without having it sealed before, because you get like this really grungy and dirty look. So it always depends also which look you're going for. So don't worry. And you can take it back. It's just a little harder. So I like to make it easy on myself. So Valerie, this one is going to be sold. I can't keep everything for myself. Well, I think I'm going to sell it. I'm going to see when it's finished. Yes, Shai, there's the top coat flat is going over the transfer. That's correct. The transfers from Dixie Belle, you should seal them with a top coat, not with wax. So they have like the best protection. So I sometimes have to think, guys, after all, I'm German, so I'm always mixed up between the two languages. So okay. Okay, I think I got all the questions. If I missed anything, my friends, I will check for that. I would appreciate if you pop over to my page and leave me a like. That it'll be absolutely fantastic. I'll see you next Tuesday. This piece should be finished then this week, and we'll start with a new project I've already got standing there, so I'm excited to start that one. But this was a lot of fun. If you have questions, guys, contact me. I'll be very happy to help you out. If you want to shop the products, pop over to the Dixie Belle page and check for your local retailer. As I said, I'm one over here in Frankfurt in Germany, but we have a few very talented and lovely retailers over here also. So go and check them out. So every one of us needs it. So that's great if you do that. So, my friends, I see you next Tuesday. Wherever you are, stay safe. I'm wishing you a great day, a great afternoon, evening. So it is almost 10 p.m. over here, so it's almost bedtime. You guys take care. Dixie Belle, thank you for having me. That's so sweet. You take care, guys. Bye-bye. Virginia, I've put it up in the description, my page up in the description of the of that post, but I will post it in there. I'm sorry, I haven't got it quite on hand, so I'll put that in. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dixie Belle.